Hello everyone and welcome to the final edition of the Rundown for this school year. I'm Brazzel.
And I'm Isabelle Burford. Yep, it's finally here, the last week of school. But things haven't slowed down very much because we have a lot to tell you.
Let's start with some exciting news about the track team. Here is Gabby Brucia.
The rainy conditions and long delays at the state track meet didn't bother our track team. When it was all over, the Flyers had 2 gold medals. Ty Walsworth won the 100-meter dash, and the girls' 4x100 relay team of Layla Savannah, Amaya Tran, Phoebe Renato, and Ella Poole also won gold.
I thank God every single day for giving me such an amazing group of young men and women to coach. They show up and work for an hour, 5 days a week, and the results showed. I mean, we had some adversity, obviously dealing with the weather. Field events got moved inside, and then this is when the state champions were made. So then Ty Walsworth, he lines up. They had a false start, the guy next to him, so they kind of had to shake the nerves out a little bit, but he got a great start. We had worked block starts all week, and he was leading after 40 meters, and that was all she wrote.
At first, I wasn't too confident. I was seeded 7th, and I didn't have too good of a run at regionals. So, I mean, we prepared hard for the past week, but I still wasn't too confident. And then when I got that jump off the block and I was in front, that's when my confidence rose. It feels great. I'm one of the first kids in Loyola history to be a state champion in the 100-meter, and so that's an honor. And just to be able to get out there and run on the LSU track and just perform like that is amazing.
I knew Ty would be there within a couple tenths. Anything can happen in the 100. And then the girls were actually number 2 in the state behind Bruley. Bruley ran a 49.1 in week 1, but they hadn't run anything close to that since then. So I was pretty confident. Layla Savannah did a great job with her block start. I told her all you have to do is just catch the girl in lane 3. She closed the gap, got it to Amaya Tran, and she put us in the top 3. Once we got it to Phoebe, I knew that was all she wrote. She got it to Ella, and then she just brought it home for us.
What a fantastic way to end the sports year here at Loyola. This has been Gabby Brucia.
There's going to be a change in the daily schedule for next year. Mondays are going to be a little different than before.
We know about A days and B days, but what's a C day? Archer Elston tells us what to expect for next year.
The daily schedule for next school year will have a change to it. There will now be C days, and some students are wondering what that's all about.
C day.
C day?
I don't know what a C day is. C day? What's that?
Heck, I have a hard enough time keeping up with A days and B days, and then they throw in a C day.
Here's what you need to know. Every Monday will be a C day, which means students will go to all 7 classes, and each period will last 15 minutes. Tuesdays and Thursdays will still be A days, and Wednesdays and Fridays will still be B days. And yes, we will still get out on Fridays at 2 o'clock.
Next year, we'll be having C days because we're really looking to extend our instructional minutes. By reducing one homeroom class period, we're able to take that time and divide it up between all of our classes so you have plenty of time with your teachers instead.
C days, I think, will give us a chance to get the week started off, getting to see all your students on the same day and kind of running through the schedule for the week and what's going to be expected and what's going on that week.
I'm really excited to start off my week with all 7 classes. I think that it's definitely going to help me refresh my memory of what I learned in the past week and make better grades.
It will take some getting used to, but we'll all figure it out eventually. This has been Archer Elston.
We see them all the time around campus and they have become part of the Loyola family, but they do a lot more than just walk around during the day.
Michaela Morales tells us what a day in the life of a Loyola police officer is like.
This is our 3rd year having police officers here on our campus at Loyola, and they have definitely become a huge part of our community and all of our friends. Not only do they protect us, but they also put smiles on all of our faces.
So normally starts off in the morning, about 7:25, 7:30, I get over to the parking lot, progress from there, come over here, grab my radio. Then I'm usually back and forth between Loyola and St. John's. Kids got to go out to their cars, go over, check the cars, make sure there's nobody breaking into y'all's stuff. Usually about 10 to 10:30, I'm over at St. John's because I'll have the kids outdoors playing. And with it being open campus and all the traffic that we have through here, stay over there for their protection.
Typical day is basically coming in, making sure, nobody's speeding in the school zone. Kids are coming in, being safe. Everybody's got their IDs. I walk around, make sure there's nobody suspicious walking around the school or that shouldn't be here. But, just make sure everybody's safe.
We, especially being a police officer, we're highly trained on body movement, body language, that type thing. I don't know if you've noticed, like especially on mass days, if Chad's here, he'd do the same thing. But I stand outside the cathedral and I watch people's body language as they're walking by. As long as there's no cues that I might see, then I really don't engage with any of the traffic that we have through here, either from the state building or homeless people that are going back and forth.
The best part, everybody's glad to see me. Everybody's so happy. So it's nice to be somewhere where everybody really likes to see you and says hi.
There's been a few, people talking to themselves. You can tell that they're on drugs or drugs have severely messed up their psychosis. I don't know if y'all know, but we have had to EC a few people that either were talking in a manner that they believed that they were Jesus, or actions, screaming loudly, singing, dancing, erotic behavior. Emergency commit. That's where I forcefully take them to a hospital and bring them in front of a doctor and say, hey, I think they are going through a mental crisis right now and are in need of your assistance.
Something I do that people don't know about. I don't know. Let's see. I really enjoy being here. I get to walk some of the littles down from First Pres down to St. John's. So I know it's kind of a highlight of my day is hearing the conversation of some kindergartners.
One of the main reasons why I do this is because my son goes to St. John's. So me, obviously, I'm personally invested in the security of both campuses because my kid goes there, my wife teaches there. That's why I do it.
We thank both of our police officers for helping keep us safe. This has been Michaela Morales.
It sure doesn't seem like football season, but if you go by Mesmer Stadium in the afternoon, you'll see the Flyers getting ready for next season.
The spring game is coming up on Monday, and Coach John Sella fills us in on how things are going to look for the Flyers.
Spring's really gone well. It was exciting to get the guys back out there after having 5 months of the off season. And they were really excited to get back out there and really knocking some rust off right now. Trying to see who's going to be physical and help us out, really trying to create some depth and some toughness, preparing for Benton, which should be a good scrimmage for us to see where we stand Monday, May 18th at 6 o'clock at Mesmer. In spring, we're really trying to see who can help us. Somebody, those rising sophomores, maybe a junior that didn't get a ton of playing time last year, and see where they stand. Sometimes we'll try to take a guy who has just been playing defense and move him to offense and see if he can help us out there, and trying to see where everybody fits more so than trying to win a scrimmage.
We hope you've enjoyed this edition of The Rundown.
Don't worry, we'll be back in August.
Have a great summer!
Kayla Morales tells us what a day in the life
and they have become a part of the Loyola family. By afternoon, you'll see the Flyers getting ready for next season.
Sorry.